This is my youngest daughter, Rebecca Weiss, and her husband, Jonathan
Hello.
Weiss. Welcome.
Good to be here.
Welcome to the table. She's going to be grabbing him the whole time, I can tell you that. But
Rebecca and JW, I can tell you that the feeds, the people are speaking, and what's happening in the feeds is they're going, where's Rebecca and JW?
Rebecca Lamb, you were born into an amazing family, I know.
Amazing mother.
The best.
Everyone, God gives everyone free will. You cannot force them. You cannot. That's manipulation when you keep trying to push. We never wanted to control anybody to do anything. We said, make your choice before the Lord. We will go our way. And honestly, I'm really thankful. So with Becca JW, them making their choices, it's not some, they're just don't want to talk. It's a very conscious choice they've made. And I'm all about respecting choices and boundaries. Everybody will answer to God. I will answer to God, they'll answer to God. So they will stand before God someday for this choice. And I leave it there.
And it's so important to talk about the sin of omission. If you know the right thing to do and you don't do it, that's sin. So that's what I think is the most grievous part here, and where I pray, that the fear of the Lord, it really hits people, that if they ever know that there's something that can be said to speak out, but you choose not to do it, then you are guilty of the sin of omission.
Rebecca Lamb, JW, what's keeping you silent? Is it fear, loyalty, or something much darker? What about the disturbing allegations surrounding Pete, a relative accused of a heinous act? Is Rachel Lamb Brown threatening Rebecca and JW to not speak a word about Pete, or even Joni Lamb? What role does she play in silencing Rebecca and JW? The Daystar Television Network, a titan of Christian broadcasting, has long been a beacon for millions. But behind its polished exterior lies a web of financial manipulation, dark family secrets, and outright threats. Today we're diving into the shocking details of why Rebecca and JW have stayed silent, the allegations against Pete, and how non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, and financial threats are being used to control the narrative. Pete, a relative who worked at Daystar, has been accused of a 5-year-old family member. While these allegations have not been proven in court, the fallout has been devastating. Jonathan and Susie Lamb, prominent figures within the network, were reportedly the first to push for justice. They refused to allow Pete into their home and supported prosecution, even if it meant going against the family. But their fight for accountability was met with resistance and silence. Let's begin with Rebecca Lamb Weiss and her husband, Jonathan Weiss, better known as JW. For months, their silence has raised questions. Why haven't they spoken out about the scandals engulfing Daystar? The answer may lie in the Lamb family's complex web of financial control. Rebecca Lamb Weiss is not just any member of the Lamb family. She is the daughter of Joni and Marcus Lamb, founders of Daystar Television Network, and the sister of Jonathan Lamb, another prominent figure at Daystar. Rebecca has grown up in the spotlight, her family's legacy tied to the global success of the network. Her role as a public figure and a family member makes her silence all the more striking. Rebecca's husband, JW, also plays a significant role within Daystar, handling behind-the-scenes operations and supporting the network's mission. But their shared positions within the organization, combined with their financial dependency on Daystar, put them in a precarious situation. Rebecca and JW received a massive $780,000 loan from Daystar Television Network to purchase their home. But this wasn't just a loan, it was leverage. According to sources close to the family, Rachel Lamb Brown, Rebecca's sister, allegedly used this financial tie to threaten them into silence. Rebecca and JW were reportedly told that if they spoke out about Pete or any internal family matters, they could lose their home. Imagine being in their shoes. Speaking out could mean financial ruin, losing the roof over your head, and jeopardizing your future. The stakes couldn't be higher. But the story doesn't end there. Multiple sources have confirmed that Rebecca and JW were pressured into signing a non-disclosure agreement, NDA. This legal document reportedly prevents them from discussing not only the allegations against Pete, but also other sensitive matters within the Lamb family and Daystar Television Network. NDAs are often used in corporate environments to protect trade secrets, but in this case, it appears to be a tool for silencing dissent. Rebecca and JW's signatures on that document essentially guarantee their silence, regardless of what they know. And with Rachel reportedly holding the threat of eviction over their heads, their options were limited. speak out and face financial ruin, or stay silent and preserve their livelihood. Rebecca and JW were reportedly supportive of Jonathan and Susie behind closed doors. They even wrote letters expressing their concerns about Pete's behavior. However, their public silence has left many wondering why they haven't joined the fight. Could the NDA and Rachel's threats be the reasons they've stayed quiet?
What's happening in the feeds is they're going, where's Rebecca and JW? JW, it's my understanding, wrote quite an impactful letter regarding his concerns.
He did. He read it to me, and it was just laying out everything that he had saw, just all the different details that really led to Pete being the one that was a perpetrator. And again, that just showed you how they were standing with us 100%. But unfortunately, they've signed the NDA and they've chosen the path of silence.
Jonathan and Susie Lamb have taken a brave stand in seeking justice, but it hasn't been easy. They face not only the emotional toll of dealing with the allegations against Pete, but also resistance from within their own family. Sources suggest that Joni Lamb, the matriarch of the family and a powerful figure at Daystar, has not fully supported their efforts to bring Pete to justice. This lack of unity has left Jonathan and Susie feeling isolated, with Rebecca and JW's silence only adding to their frustration. But can we really blame Rebecca and JW? When faced with the prospect of losing their home and violating an NDA, their silence may be less about complicity and more about survival. Let's talk about Rachel Lamb Brown, who has been described by some insiders as a key enforcer within the Lamb family. While Rachel is often seen as a supportive and bubbly presence on Daystar's broadcasts, her role behind the scenes is far more complex. According to multiple reports, Rachel has been instrumental in ensuring that Rebecca and JW remain silent. Using the financial leverage of the $780,000 loan, Rachel allegedly warned them that speaking out would mean losing their house. And when that wasn't enough, the NDA sealed the deal, ensuring their silence on all matters: Pete, Daystar, and the growing controversies within the family. Joni Lamb is undoubtedly the matriarch of Daystar Television Network. But with power comes scrutiny, and Joni's leadership has been questioned many times over the years. From allegations of financial mismanagement to her role in family disputes, Joni's influence looms large over this entire story. Could Joni be the mastermind behind the NDA and Rachel's threats? While we can't confirm her direct involvement, it's clear that Joni benefits from maintaining a unified and silent family front. Daystar Television Network has long been a pillar of Christian broadcasting, but these scandals threaten its legacy. Allegations of abuse, financial manipulation, and family silencing are more than just personal issues. They're public concerns that could shake the faith of millions of viewers. Rebecca and JW's silence may protect them for now, but it comes at a cost. Daystar's audience deserves transparency, and the Lamb family's refusal to address these issues only fuels speculation. Rebecca Lamb Weiss and Jonathan Weiss, will you ever break your silence? Or will the NDA, financial threats, and family loyalty keep you silent forever? And if you do speak, what truths might you reveal about Daystar, the Lamb family, and the scandals that have shaken this empire to its core? What do you think? Should Rebecca and JW speak out, even if it costs them everything? Or is their silence the only option? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.